you've completed your college applications, you've sent in your letters, and now what? What happens? So post submission, while you're waiting, there actually are a couple of ways that you can still be proactive with the experience, the college application process. So one, if you've been waitlisted at a school, or between the period of when you apply and when the decision is offered, you can send an update letter in which, or I would suggest perhaps sending an update letter if significant things happen between when you send in your application and when you receive the decision. Here we have a couple examples within the guide in which you can provide some guidance in this area. But essentially, these are just ways to keep in touch with the admins committee and let them know that you're thinking about them and still very active about going to their school. Again, you want to give them the most information so they can make a great choice, and this is just a way to continue doing that. Now, when you get back your offers, definitely look at the finances. It's very important. For me, it was one of the most important parts of the process. When you get those back, understand that if a college has given you a financial aid package that doesn't allow you to attend financially, you can write them a letter and express that, and sometimes they'll actually offer you, they'll meet you halfway and cut you a better deal. If you get into one school that offers you a fantastic package and another school that you really want to go to, which didn't, you can also let the school that you want to go to know of the other school's offering, and sometimes they'll also match those offers. Now, at the same time, when you do this, of course, you want to do it very tactfully. And again, in our guide, we have some example letters of how people go about that. Okay, now that you have these applications back and you have decisions to be made, a couple of quick decision tools to be added to your toolbox of what can be a very difficult choice. So one is think about what you regret more. So for example, in the FOMO generation, so for example, if school A, if you didn't go to, you really wouldn't regret, but school B, you'd really regret it, that's a good data point to have. Two is to ask a random stranger. So sometimes random strangers can tell us things that we might not even expect in ourselves. So here, for example, if you say, oh, should I go to school A? And they say, no, you shouldn't, and you get defensive, that's also something good to know. It can help us figure out, well, maybe you actually do really care about A instead of B. Three, go to admitted days. So a lot of colleges will have opportunities for you to fly out and visit the campuses before you matriculate. While this can be expensive, that transportation can be expensive for some families, there are actually a lot of student assistant programs that exist to actually help offset that. So there's actually a lot of programming there, so that if you do get accepted into certain colleges, you can contact these programs to be reimbursed for that experience. Again, check out our guide for more student assistance on that, and also the exact links to where you can find these resources. And then finally, once you are submitted, or once you decide where you want to go, don't do anything stupid, because colleges can still rescind your offer. So stay out of jail. Understand that the internet is still the real world, and be mindful of being respectful upon it, or in it, or on it. Glad I'm not taking my SAT tomorrow, but that's why you study. And then don't get in any trouble in visiting days. So here, like every year, students get their offers rescinded because they either drink too much or have alcohol or things, or have drugs or things like this. You don't want that to be you. You've just gone through a hell of a process. Make sure that you just be mindful of that as well. We want to see you succeed. And then when you get to school, some thoughts here. Do a first-year program. These are great ways to meet students, and usually subsidized by the school. Connect, don't compare. You're going to meet kids who are really smart and from all different backgrounds. Instead of competing with these kids, really connect with them and try to learn as much as possible. Remember, you're paying for this, so learn as much as possible. And while you're in your senior year, enjoy the time. It's a really wonderful time, and enjoy your friends, enjoy your school. And it's really a moment you'll never get back, so not to be melodramatic, so really just dive into that and enjoy that. In short, you've just gone through a large process. Pat yourself on the back. I hope that this has been helpful in you navigating that process, and congratulations.